Scout, I almost bought that cup.
Welcome to D&D night.
And the cup.
It's the
You
one.
got all of it.
It's the one I was gonna get.
It's Christmas time. This is it. Well, we're live. This is episode number 14. That's what I've written down. Is that correct?
Yeah.
14?
Yes, sir.
That's
Unless
called...
we're all rolling.
Sure.
No. So I'm gonna be honest.
It's like, yes.
I have everything written down in dates, not by episodes.
I both.
Glad you guys have notes.
Somebody's got to do it.
I don't have an attention span.
That's why I have to have the notes.
This one's called The Show Must Go On.
Oh no.
Picks up from last time when we started a play. Hajite and Ravi have been acting on stage in the town of Anders during a festival. They're doing a play called May Our Stars Burn Brightest, which is a schlocky piece of filth that the troop leader Daku is performing for everybody. And while they are acting in that play, Arvistan and Kriv are secretly absconding with an actress to a nearby manor
You want me to call?
where they're looking for someone named Bartholomew von Richter, who is a young man that the actress Jade claims to be in love with, that they are going to rescue. That's a better word. Keep saying kidnap, and that's not correct. They're going to rescue from that manor, and Jade has made motions saying that she's going to propose to him, and so they're going to run away and elope together. But Ravi's part in the play is over, and so he has recently left the stage and is making his trek towards the manor. Ravi is in his stage costume, which doesn't provide him much protection, and he doesn't have his weapons with him because he wasn't allowed to have them on stage. Best you'd have a prop sword. And I don't think you know how to wield a sword. Is that correct?
Probably not. Unless I think a lot of simple weapons. I'll double check, but my guess is, regardless, it is a foam sword, so it's not going to do me much good.
Ravi, what's your sense of urgency on this trek? So you said that you were trying to stop people from returning to the manor and catching your friends in the act. Are you trying to quickly get there, or are you just trying to put yourself between the crowd and the manor?
I would like to quickly get around the manor.
Near to it?
Yeah, that way I can kind of scout out, like, a stage of some kind in case I need to do something dramatic to stop them from coming home.
Okay. While you're on the way, if we're looking for a stage of some kind, why don't you make a perception check? Try to see what you've got around you.
Seven.
All right. The manor's on a street corner. It's cobblestone streets. They're not super wide. Mostly it would have enough room for two carts to pass each other if they were going down the street. And each one drawn by, two horses at most. So a 4-horse wide street, I think, is the unit of measurement we're working with. The manor, yes, is on the corner. You can see the front gate of the fence on one street, and then there's a side entrance on another street. Other than that, with a 7, you don't really see anything other than the middle of the street to help you take care of that. If you wanted to try to cut off both entrances or distract people that were heading to either entrance, the corner would be the best place to do it.
Is there a set of bushes or anything nearby?
There'd be bushes, but most of them would be inside people's properties. The city doesn't necessarily spend too much effort on maintaining like public bushes that you could get easy access to, so they'd be on the other side of fences.
Can I get into one just on the inside of the manor that we're going to? Find something to kind of like duck down into, so I can kind of like view the area as much as humanly possible.
Sure. So you'll head. Do you want to head for like the main entrance that leads into the property, or do you want to go to the side entrance?
Does the street where we're coming from for the play go to the main entrance?
It's not really on either street that the
corner
manor
is?
on. So it's depending on the path that you take. The quickest way would lead you to the road that goes past the side entrance. So the road that you approached on is the one that the side entrance is on.
Got you. In that case, I'll probably stick around there. If that's the quickest way, that's what I'd be by.
Sure. The closer you get, the more aware you become of a barking sound. Sounds like dogs. I mean, obviously, big dogs, like big, those big, heavy sounds, and sort of scratching.
Are they inside of the fence where the manor is, or are they inside of somebody else's fence and I'm just kind of walking by it and they are very upset?
Well, you'll hear other dogs for sure after you hear the first dog start barking. But the big dogs that you hear that are really going at it, that are maintaining the level of barkness, are inside the manor fence.
Can I pull out some rations and see if I can find the dogs and try to feed them?
Sure. So you're going to pull out rations. Do you pull them out before you go through the gate, or are you going to head in there and then pull them out? Like, are you going to find the dogs first, or do you want to pull out the rations first?
I will pull out the rations first, so when they inevitably come up towards me, I will already have it ready for them.
Okay. So you'll have the rations ready. Slowly approach this gate. You don't know exactly what kind of dogs you're dealing with yet. You pull the door open. It's very easy. It's already been opened by the people who were here earlier. You get inside and you'll see a door sort of at kitty corner from where you're at in this courtyard that leads somewhere into the building. You don't know exactly where. The door is shut, and there are two massive dogs pawing at it. Totally hairless dogs, but they're the size of Great Danes. And they're sort of barking at the door at something inside and scratching at it. And then you'll see one of them will drop down, and his big nose will go in the air. He'll sniff. What's that smell? Turn to look at you, and then in an instant disappear and reappear right in front of you.
And I'm assuming not running very fast, like literal teleportation.
Literally teleports from its position to right in front of you.
Okay.
Swiftly followed by the other dog.
I will offer them the food.
Make an animal handling check.
Come on, Robbie. You don't have your real armor. You better get a good one.
$18.
Okay. How much ration did you have available? Did you pull out?
I mean, I would probably pull out a decent handful, like a long stick or like a long piece of beef jerky or whatever.
You'll hold it out to them, and if you thought the teleport was quick, the speed with which your hand just becomes an empty palm full of dog slobber is fascinating to you. They quickly devour. You can hear them kind of growl at each other for a second as they tear at it together, but each already has consumed whatever they had available to them. And they turn back to you for more. One of them is going to jump up onto you like an eager dog, not in a menacing or threatening way. But you do need to make a strength saving throw because it's a very big dog.
Hey, huge dog.
13.
Okay, you can keep your balance, but you've got to, back up. It kind of shoves you a little bit. And they are very fascinated with you. They are kind of tailing you. They're sniffing you. They are anticipating more rations. If you don't have more on you, you still at least smell like it. So they're all about
I will
it.
take a couple more pieces and I will throw it into the yard to like try to see if they will run away from me. And in which case, I will then try to head in the opposite direction.
Okay, yeah, they will run. If you throw food, they're going for it.
Yeah.
So you're trying to leave, go back out the gate and outside
Yes.
of the courtyard. Yeah. Do you want to close the door behind you, or just leave that?
No, actually, I'm gonna leave the gate open.
Okay. How far away do you want to go?
I want to go to kind of the nearest intersection kind of area. See if they follow me, that's great. Otherwise, I kind of want to let them run free if possible.
Sure. Let me just do a quick check. I'll do a quick roll for them. All right. If you watch the door as it's open, you go back, retreat back to the intersection, and look at the door. Their heads will appear. They're poking out the door. They don't follow you necessarily, but with their eyes they do. So they sit there at the doorway. They're trained to some degree to be guarding this place. So they just watch you sort of eagerly. You can see drool dripping down from their jowls, and it drips onto the floor. Makes a wet splat sound. Even as far away as you are, you can hear it. And yeah, but they don't have any violent tendencies. They're not barking anymore. They're not scratching at the doors anymore. They're way more focused on you and whether or not you'll return or if you're going to pull out more food.
Yeah, I'm just going to sit and wait for the time being until I perhaps see somebody.
Okay. Hajite, backstage.
Ooh.
There is another scene going on right now that you're not involved in as your two compatriots and their escape from the castle. So it's this like big action scene, and there's all these different people are up there doing stuff right now. So you're in the back waiting for your final scene to arrive. Robbie ran off. Don't think he really said anything either. He was in too much of a hurry to get to somewhere else, so it didn't tell you where he was going or why, and he left you back there. You'd be there with the other people that aren't in the scene, which at this moment is Daku, who's playing the king, and Intoxica, who is going to be taking over the role of the prince.
All of a sudden?
You didn't know it was the plan, but it seems like it was for most of the time.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to talk to Intoxica.
So, are you ready for our big theme?
Oh, of course. I didn't know you were going to be the dashing hero.
It should come as no surprise to anybody that I have what it takes.
Oh, of course. You've done it all. The art, the acting.
Everybody's got to pull all the weight they can.
Do you normally just pick up roles like this?
I try to do what I can. Usually they put me in sort of a damsel in distress position, which I suppose this is too.
You'd be right. So do you know anything about I'm gonna like look around and see if anybody's actually interested in our conversation.
Daku is rehearsing lines to himself. He's doing it almost a little too loud for the performance still going on stage. So you're not sure if the people in the audience can hear him belching at himself right now.
Ah, gotcha. Alright, so Hachite is going to speak lowly. So what all do you know about this manor?
This manor? Oh, the Van Richter manor?
Mm-hmm.
That Jade's breaking into right now? With your friends?
Oh
Criminally?
my god. Yep, that one.
Don't worry. If you're worried about Daku, don't worry about him. I've got him under my finger. It's no problem.
Oh yeah? You run this business?
Well, he doesn't. I mean, he's the face. He takes care of the money, and he takes care of the bookings, and he takes care of all the travel. So I guess if you count that as running. But I take care of the beauty of it, the really important stuff.
Ah.
I
More
don't
important.
know. I don't know anything about the manor, if you're wondering.
Gotcha. You didn't hear any sort of thing about what they're supposed to be doing over there, or
Well, I
what?
assume they're just supposed to find the boy and get out.
So you don't know of any, like, I don't know, terrible things that might get in the way, or like, do you know this guy? Does he not care about her at all?
I'm gonna say, I'll put it like this: they're rich, honey. Okay, these people have a lot of money. I don't know how many people you've met that have a lot of money, but if you're wondering about if they care about somebody else, the answer's probably no.
Well, that'll do it. So do you think this whole like mission is just not going to work out?
Oh, he might love her, and she might love him too, but I give it maybe 3 years before they gotta call it quits.
So did you encourage all of this then?
Oh, you gotta live your life. 3 years is still time.
All right. Well, it's going to be a real dramatic scene. Do you happen to have a more, I don't know, do you have an acting voice?
Do you mean, do I know how to perform?
Oh, I was just wondering if your acting voice sounded different than your regular voice.
Understand, honey, don't worry, you're not gonna offend me. You're saying my voice, it's not meant for the stage. That's okay. I do have a stage voice, if that's what you're wondering.
That's not what I was implying, but
That's okay, don't worry.
wasn't anything negative towards you, just doesn't sound super princely.
I
Wow.
understand what you mean. It's not super enunciatory. I'm a background person. I like to let other people shine in the spotlight. So I generally try to keep my voice a little bit lower and a little bit safer, more approachable. But when you're on stage, you have to command. You have to draw attention. And I know how to do that. So that's why I got the part.
Well, I'm sure your looks were part of it. You're very gorgeous.
Isn't everybody?
Convenient how two people who are of similar species ended up there, huh?
You never know. I don't really concern myself too much with the types of people that I'm interacting with. But I must say, after having worked on you, seeing the features that you're working with, seeing the features that I'm working with, I think we're a good match.
I'd agree. Well, all right then. I don't have a whole lot else to do while we're out here. It's not like I can purchase things. A whole scene. Do I have enough time to get a snack?
They have a little tray table. Daku probably would
Do they have
set
merchandise?
up. They don't have the merch table set up just yet. Somebody's working on that. That's on the way out. Not backstage. That's for the people in the audience to go to. T-shirts and keychains and whatever else they need for
Ooh.
that. But no, back here they'd have like a little table set up with some snacks. Nothing too crazy. It's just like the baby carrots and cut up pieces of celery, Little cheese cubes and ham cubes with toothpicks sticking in them. And nothing that can get on your teeth too bad because they don't want it to get all messed up. And water in little wooden cups. A bunch of them just lined up on the table.
Well, that sounds adorable. I think she will spend the rest of her time eating only ham.
That's all right. You got to get to it because it's the first thing to go. That celery's going to hang on for a little while, so.
Oh, I mean, vegetables. Am I right?
Okay. Back in the manor, Arvestan and Crib are trapped in a trap. I mean, that's the only word we got for it. Arvestan stepped on a trigger button. There was no other choice. He had to rescue Crib. That caused 2 portcullis gates to drop down and trap you in a hallway. There are 2 doors to 2 small bedrooms that are within the trap with you. But other than that, there's not really much else you can go. Jade, the actress that you came in with, is on the outside of the trap, closer to the place where you entered.
Is there any windows around the inside the rooms?
There are windows there, but they're too small for a person to go through, and they have metal bars on them.
Can I look over the window and see if I can see anybody that I know down there?
Sure.
Like-
Make a perception check. Go over to one of the windows.
All right.
Kriv, anything you want to do in that time?
Perception.
Can I look for some sort of like deactivating thing? To make
The only clue
gate
that you'd
go
have to
away?
that, the thing that Arvestan mentioned before, was that there was a candlestick jutting from the wall further down the
Okay.
hallway. It would be, for someone of your stature, for sure, within reach. The portcullises are just
Oh.
bars, like
Yeah.
prison doors. So you'd be able to reach in between the bars and see if you could reach to that thing if you wanted to. Arvestan, what did you get on perception?
Unnatural 20.
Ah, perfect. From this angle, looking out the window, you see the back of another manor.
Okay.
That manor is currently empty, presumably because the occupants are at the show.
Do I see Ravi down there? Or no?
From this angle, you wouldn't be able to see him if he was there.
Okay. So the other manor, empty manor. She unnatural 20. Good roll for nothing.
Show that you get a really good view of the other manor. It's dark, so it's kind of hard to see everything, but you got the dark vision, so you see.
Yeah.
They got like a little garden set up back there. There's fountains. They've got a koi pond. All the fancy stuff.
Anything suspicious around there?
I mean, you're pretty suspicious of a lot of stuff. So
that is
probably.
Alright. Okay, I turn around and go over to Kriv. Yeah, there's no way I can feed or try to pass these windows to cross around this. Do you think you can reach that lever over there?
Let me try. Pull the lever, Gronk.
Kriv, you pull on the candlestick and it does release like a lever.
Yay.
And very swiftly the portcullis starts to go up and you realize your arm is on the inside of it.
Ah!
No.
Why don't you make a dexterity saving throw to get that arm out in time?
Okay.
Oh, come on.
1.
Oh!
I lost it today. There's another dice in dice jail.
You try to pull back, but it pulls up on you. And just the height that it has to go to on your arm is going to let your arm pull out a little bit because your arm you can't go up that far even if you get caught. So you kind of slide onto the edge of it, but you're not quick enough to get your hand out of there, and it is going to crush your palm and your fingers.
Oh no! I turn around and step on the pressure point again, so the trap could go down.
No.
It'll drop back out and free your hand. You won't be
Yes.
trapped again.
I can reach it. It's okay.
Kriv, you're going to take 6 points of bludgeoning damage,
Oh, that's not
all
great.
to your
Okay.
hand.
Oh my god.
I'm going to say until you get at least a full rest, no two-handed options are available to you. That hand is
Oh,
out of
I turn
commission.
around. I turn around and ask Jade if she can help her
Kriv just
with
lost her
heals,
hand.
like heal her up a little bit and see if you can make
It
anything
got entirely
better
smashed.
to her hand.
Is that going to be a problem? I think I could take care of something like that.
Yeah, can you? Can you please?
Maybe not fix the hand, but I mean, at least get you back in fighting shape.
I mean, that'll be better than nothing, right?
3 hit points.
Okay. Jade's going to get a spell ready per Arvistan's request. Little healing word for Kriv. So that will give you 6 more hit points. So you're back up as if it hadn't happened.
Hey!
That's
You
another.
back up as if it hadn't happened.
The hand is still in bad shape, but
Yeah, but kind of usable.
no
Slightly
two-handed.
less dead.
But yeah, it's another spell slot gone for Jade.
All right. I can reach the candle, right?
You could reach for it, yeah. And now that you're
Yeah.
more aware of how fast it's going to go, you're already prepped and ready to dart your hand back out as soon as you pull on it.
Okay.
So there's no need
Pull-
for you to have to make a saving throw. You've already got that
All right.
preparation ready.
Pull that sucker up. Get us out of here.
Yeah. And whatever machinations you have to do for Jade to be able to get across the button, might have to drop it again and then raise it,
Yeah.
Whatever way, all 3 of you get to the other side of the trap.
I grabbed the
Okay.
what's it called? That thing that's on the ground that's covering the trap. What's it called?
A
Right?
rug?
Yeah, the rug. I grabbed the rug and pull it off.
Okay.
Like so whoever
Reveal?
can reveal that trap,
All right.
take it off. And toss it into one of the rooms.
It's a long rug that kind of runs down the length of the hall, so it's just like a series of pulling.
Yeah.
But you could kind of roll it up real quick if you wanted to, and toss it into a room. Let's cut over to the map, just to give you an indication of where you're at. You all should be just having passed here. This is where the other side of the portcullis trap was. These are the 2 rooms that you were in between. And just as a quick reminder, Jade has made this map for you and marked all the rooms that she suspects might contain her boyfriend Bartholomew with the star.
Literally all of them. All right.
She'll first congratulate you. She'll be, great job, guy. I can't believe it. It could have gone a lot better, but we got past it. We need to go really fast now, but just real quick, fist bump.
Really? For her? I mean, I'll do it.
Didn't mean to offend.
All
right.
right.
So, Jade, your turn to check that room over there.
I can.
Yeah.
What? Why don't? Well, I don't remember. Would my detect magic still be up, or has it been too long, or did I lose that at some point?
I think you will keep it. Yeah, you'll still have it.
Do I sense anything in the other room? The one I
Nothing.
didn't set off yet.
Nothing in that room. And the magic that you sensed before, you can identify was probably those flying swords that
Yeah.
just cut you to ribbons earlier. And that magic is gone. So, the only thing you'll be able to detect now is other things that are other places of the house that Jade's already warned you about. There should be some kind of magic rug on this floor further down, and there are a couple pieces of magic armor on the first floor below you. So you can kind of get a sense of those coming up.
All right. Do we? Can you sense any of the magic coming from the stairs that we can go up or down?
No, right?
You shouldn't. So there is
No,
a set
not
of
the
stairs right here that goes up to the third floor.
Mhm.
This set of stairs here is just a little landing, so this remains on the same floor. Same with these here.
Okay.
So that's just a little transition place that would keep you in this same area.
Okay.
You said you wanted Jade to check the next room?
Yeah, I ask her. First I ask Criv if she sends any, if they sense any of the magic that they sensed before, and if not, if Jade could go in there and check it out.
Sure. Jade has no problem going. Her sneaking is gone. She already used a spell last time that was very loud. So she's
Yep.
thinking anything in the house that she would be hiding from, she's not hiding from anymore. And probably anybody outside of the house that she would be trying to hide from is going to have heard that. So it's time to move quickly. Yeah, Jade will head in there and check that room and dart right back out. And say, he's not here.
Okay. So you guys think we could? I think honestly, if they're keeping him safe somewhere, it has to be on one of the last rooms on the upstairs. Should we just
Maybe.
keep on going upstairs?
Here's my pitch that we're welcome to say no to because it didn't work last time. I could go spider again if you do the thing that made me run real fast. We don't know of any big bad things upstairs. I still have my magic on, my detect magic. I can just not go in any rooms that I sense magic in this time, since I know that they really are overkill about this.
I mean, I can. Do
There's only
that.
3 upstairs.
Yeah, I mean, we can do that, but at the same time, what if one of the rooms where he is has magic on it protecting it? So he
Well, this way
doesn't
we
escape?
just eliminate him. If he's not there, maybe I can sprint through it real fast, not trigger anything too bad, hopefully. Nothing weight sensory if I'm a spider.
Does a bee or a bumblebee or something work better than a spider that you
Fortunately,
can fly
Kriv
faster?
can't turn into anything that can fly yet.
Yeah. That's why at least spiders could, like, go on the wall.
Okay. So how many times can I use Longstrider?
How many spell slots do you have?
I have. That's a good question. How many spell slots do I have?
More than one, for sure.
Yeah. Not sure. Yeah, I want to.
I mean, I can just run slightly slower if need be,
4.
but
I mean, I have 4 spells.
I can check for you if you'd like.
Yes, please. I'm trying. I looking through all my doodles and everything like that. I can't find it.
Sure, no problem. You have 3 spell slots.
3 spell slots. Okay. Yeah. I'll use Longstrider on her again.
Okay.
That'll
So
leave me with 1 more.
the spider form with the long strider on
yeah.
is just a weird, really fast running spider.
Yeah. And I did double check I shouldn't lose my detect magic because it said any of that stuff you keep, you just can't cast anything new.
Perfect.
Although I don't know how much longer I have on that.
So a super speed, magic detecting spider
Yeah.
running around a manor. That's no problem.
Wait.
I was gonna
Wait.
run like upstairs to check those 3 first, in theory.
What's the distance that you can jump?
Jump?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, what's the distance you can like go through?
Probably not anything super crazy. Spider jump. I mean, for their size, it would be tremendous, but they are so very little.
Yeah. Okay. This one. Okay. Never mind. I'm good. I'm good then. Yeah, long strider is better than jump because with jump she can go. They can go triple the distance. But like you said, it's just a.
Long strider will be better. You're right.
Yeah, long strider is definitely better.
Okay, so heading upstairs as a spider with detect magic and long strider.
Would I have known how long I've had detect magic up to know if that's like about to end to recast that?
If
I
you're
don't know how
going
long.
quick, you should be fine. It's still a few minutes, which
Okay.
sounds like it's really quick, but that's actually a good little while.
Yeah, I should at least know once I get upstairs
Right.
if I feel anything on the floor.
Being able to get upstairs, you'll be able to detect everything up there easily
Yeah.
with plenty of time.
Yeah, I
long,
wanna
long strider
zoom
lasts
upstairs.
for an hour.
Yeah. Ironically, I did prepare that one as well, but I can't cast it on and have everything going at once.
Okay.
I want to go upstairs. And probably stay like on the wall unless something looks super suspicious to avoid any sort of like more floor traps.
All right. So let's look upstairs. There are only 3 rooms marked upstairs. You head up this little staircase here. Your detect magic is going to go off up here and tell you about 2 things for sure. In the center of this hallway, about midway through, if you could see where this little bathroom is, we're on here, right about there. You'll notice at this point in the hall, you're detecting something magical on the floor. And at this end of the hall, there is a suit of armor standing there, and you detect that that is magically enchanted in some way also.
Okay.
You'll
Can
notice that
I-
as soon as you get to the top of the stairs.
Can I peek under, like going along the wall still, then go down, like peek, I guess, over or under the door for that first room?
Yes, but you will have to make a stealth check.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
mean,
use my tiny
those
dice.
swords kind of really went for you when they.
That's why I'm not going in any with magic. I thought last time I'd be too tiny and the magic wouldn't care, but then the magic
Yeah,
cared.
for real.
I'm gonna use my little tiny spider dice.
All right, perfect.
Hey.
Okay, so stealth is off of Dex.
Yep.
Okay. 4?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Ow!
So you're
Oh my
scurrying
God.
to the first door that you can come to, right?
Yeah.
You'll see this suit of armor at the end of the hallway, a very ornate suit that is all emblazoned with like patches of leather and pieces of bone sticking out of it. You can see fins in certain places, and it looks like it's kind of built for like a lizard person.
Whoa.
Like a lizard person probably built it for another lizard person. But it's like a big suit of plate armor. As you're moving and you get to that doorway, and you could scurry right underneath the door. You're small enough to crawl under it. You'll notice as you start to go through there that a fiery red glow will start to emanate from inside that suit of plate armor.
Oh boy.
As of yet, it has not moved.
Do I see anything in the room?
This room looks like a fancier room, a nicer sort of bedroom area, but you don't see any boyfriends in here.
Okay. The door for the next room's not that far, though, right? Because it's like 2/3 over towards where I'm at already.
It's
Yeah, but
There's something magic on the floor there. So.
But if I just
you're
like go
here.
along the wall.
Well, with the door closed, you can fit underneath the door because it doesn't go flush all the way to the floor, but it does close on the frame on the sides and on the top.
Okay.
So what you could potentially do is crawl along the wall and then get onto the door itself and then crawl on that, crawl down and then on the underside of the door and up onto the other side. So instead of crawling on the floor at all, just go down around the door.
Can I try that? I'm not going to push my luck with the third room, but
I
will with this one.
You come back out of that room, and you make your way towards the wall to start climbing up it. The armor is in a different position, and the inside of it is glowing red now, and it's standing ready with its sword drawn.
Okay. Well, I still look. I'm a spider. What am I gonna do? I'll push my luck very slightly. I don't know.
So you'll crawl along the wall and down the face of the door, and just slowly, you see your tiny little spider legs one at a time just eke around the bottom. And slowly drag yourself around. All those little beady eyes focused on that plate suit of armor. You eventually climb your way under the door and into the other side. Make a perception check in there.
Do I use the tiny die again, even though it betrayed me?
No. Burn them all. You
They've
need
all-
new ones.
They're all betraying you, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't matter. That's true. Okay, so
Tiny die, tiny die.
Wisdom.
You are still spiders, so.
I know, but I needed to know which one to look at for spider. That would be a 5.
All right.
Oh, lordy.
Right? Nope, 5.
So you look around in the room. It's another bedroom. This room has another door on the other side that's open onto like a balcony area. That's overlooking the backyard, kind of. You look around the room. It's dark in there, and you don't see anything else of note.
No boy. Can I scurry to the balcony to peek and maybe see if I can go down because I'm tiny?
Sure. I mean, you can climb on walls. What does it matter?
Yeah,
But
exactly.
Maybe I don't gotta go back out the way I came.
So and I mean, it's a spider that's going like, zooming
Yes.
across the ground.
It's a little smoke cloud.
You'll run across there, and you'll get to that door. On your way to that door, you'll notice ducked behind the bed that there is a young man in a nightgown holding a pillow, terrified, cowering behind the side of the bed. But you'll make it out to the balcony.
Cool. Does it look? I'm assuming person fits vaguely the description we were given. It's not like a child or a super old guy or something.
The description that you were given is that he should be the only person in the manor.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I just needed to know if there was a person. Okay. Can I? Yeah. I'm gonna call that and try to figure out if I can like get down the floor via outside wall and. Well,
Okay.
I guess not window, but we'll see.
You can get out there and you can get out onto the balcony. You crawl right over the edge of it and start looking around. You'll see from the side or from the underside or from wherever you want to position yourself to look best. There's not really a good way for you to get back inside unless somebody opens a window lower down, but they all have these bars on them. So your spider form, you would be able to crawl into an open window and get back into the manor at some other point, really in any of these windows for any of these rooms that you see below you. But all of them are very small and they have these metal bars on them. And there's nothing about this balcony that's seems like it's really echoed further down. It's standing on like a long pillar. So unlike if you see a balcony in an apartment building, there'd be a balcony and then another balcony for the floor below and then another balcony below that. It's not the case here. This is the only one that has this jutting out of the side of it.
Okay, and the way we came in on the first floor would be kind of far away, right?
Not for a super fast spider, but
I mean,
all
because
told,
I know that way wasn't trapped. Or
I
we
mean-
tripped all of the ones.
if we look at it here, with you here, you'd have to come out here, back down this staircase, and then that staircase would take you to here. You go that way, down these stairs, which would bring you to this set here, and you go back through the kitchen, back out these doors, and out.
Well, I was thinking if I climbed all the way down to the ground from outside to avoid the armor, to like just come back in the same way we came, but
It wouldn't be too terrible with where you left.
You could you could probably just go through go down and go into the window from the rooms that we were.
Windows are closed, unfortunately. So you should.
It-
They
it
would need
was-
somebody
it
to
was
open the
about-
window first.
Yeah, remember that I opened to look around and it was all barred,
Oh,
like with the bars.
you could leave that open if you want.
Yeah. So that way,
convenient.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I mean that's perfect. You
I mean,
you don't
in
have to go all
fairness-
the way down.
In fairness, that would mean we could have theoretically heard people coming back up too, so. I don't know why my brain just says that would be helpful. Well, if there's an open window, I'm just gonna do that. We
yeah,
already tripped those traps.
You can get your spider self back to your companions.
Cool. That would be my goal.
All right. So, Arvistan, you'll see this super fast spider zip in the window, run up to you.
What the? All right, I guess she's back. I guess
I'll
they're
just,
there.
I'll just drop beast shape or wild shape and explain. Be like, hey, I found him. He's upstairs. Unfortunately, there's also angry armor right outside.
Hello.
Is that the only one?
More armor?
The only one that I saw, I was pretty hyper focused, so I didn't see a lot, but I saw that for sure. Already kind of moving around.
I thought they only had 2 sets.
Is that the
Must be a new
only?
one.
Is that the only trap? Is there any other traps around?
There was something else on the floor. Was that right up? No, that was just past the. No, that was at the floor outside that door. Yeah,
Past
sorry,
the
I'm trying to
fir-
like remember the map in my head.
Yeah, past the first room.
Yeah,
It was
so
in
there's
the
another
middle.
floor trap. There's also a balcony outside, if that is somehow helpful.
There's a balcony outside.
Yeah, to that same room. I don't know if that's at all helpful or if it's easier to just trigger every trap we find.
Well, there's. Ooh, okay. I got an idea.
Ooh, okay.
This might be amazing. What if I go outside? You go into your spider form, go into the balcony.
No more spider. That's
No more
it.
spider.
I only got the 2 times.
Ah.
I needed to tell you, I can't convey words of spider. I
Jay,
don't
do
think.
you have any transformation spells in your arsenal, just in case?
I have no idea how they do that. I mean, that's incredible. And how fast.
I do wish
Yeah,
I
that
could
was
do the
because of
Charlotte's
me,
Web
that
thing,
was-
but I don't think that would pass.
It'll take way too long. I don't have anything. I'm sorry. Should we just go? I mean, if he's right there.
Yeah, I mean, in theory, could you just call out for him? We're already been loud. He was kind of hiding.
I mean, because the idea that I had was, sadly, you can't turn into spider anymore. Was go over there, I go outside, shoot an arrow with a rope up there, so he can just crawl down through the rope, and bam, avoid everything else. But we can't do that now. I mean, we could still shoot the arrow with the rope over there, but how the hell will he know that it's
Yeah.
any of us trying to help him out? Any idea how to convey a message, Jade?
Well, I hate to say it, but I think Kriv was probably right. We just go up there and yell at him.
Yeah, but yelling at it would mean that the fiery armor is gonna attack us.
It was already starting, and I was just a spider, so
If it comes
I-
close and I don't miss, I probably have something good to get rid of the armor. But what about the other trap? That's what I'm wondering about.
Listen,
Well-
I'm not worried about the traps. We've got to get to Bartholomew. That's what's important.
maybe he'll know how to disarm it if we trigger it, if it's another set of doors or something.
I mean, do you think he would be able to? Because
He got in that
If-
room somehow.
if they got him in there, as far as we know.
He's
And
an
if I was
adult
him-
person.
Yeah, but they don't want. They got him locked down. Even if he's an adult, you think he's gonna know how to leave?
He
I would have
probably
left
knows
by
how to
now.
leave the room to get to, like, the bathroom.
Well, nowadays you don't even.
He
know.
lives here.
Listen, we know where he is now. We don't have to worry about that part anymore. All we got to do is figure out how to get in contact with him. As soon as we start talking to him, if I can talk to him, then we can get this all figured out.
Well, okay, I got another idea.
I have a question. I'm pretty sure the answer is no. Does a magic suit of armor count as humanoid?
No.
Okay,
Construct.
worth asking.
Worth asking.
I got nothing.
I got another idea. We write a note, shoot an arrow up there so he can see it and read it, and then he can come out.
It's
If
not
you
a
could get him
bad
to
plan.
notice, he was hiding when I was up there.
The only
I'm
thing I'm
not
going to
sure if
say,
he'd come out.
whatever we've got to do it now. I made a really loud noise.
Let's just go.
Okay, lead the
Um,
way.
I will cast healing word on myself before we go. though.
All right. How much are you going to get?
Probably not a lot based on everything else. Okay, we got a 4 plus spell casting, which I'm a person again. But my brain can't read. Okay. 6.
Another 6. Perfect. It's got you at 15. Pretty good.
Way less dead.
Okay.
Does that
my-
make her her hand any better?
No. You're going to need
No?
a rest to rest that hand up.
Okay.
But it might take 2 hits to knock me out now.
If it doesn't crit.
Yeah.
Jade's going to go.
Yeah, let's go.
All right,
She's going
let's go.
hurry for the stairs. She's going to run to get there.
Before I start running, I get that rope that I shot before. I get the rope and take it with me.
Sure. Yeah. Grab your stuff.
Big is the trap by the door. Is it like you can't get anywhere near the door?
It's on the floor or whatever it is. And yeah, it's covering the space in front of the door.
I'm gonna ask a dumb question based on having seen it in universe. Could I, really dumb, hold Jade out to open the door and call out to this man? To not trigger the trap. I know we already have the suit of armor problem, but
You can try.
is that like vaguely looks plausible reach-wise? I'm big.
You're big. Are you strong? That's the question. 'Cause remember, Jade is also
Oh, not
big.
right now.
Yeah, Jade is an orc.
I only have one hand right now.
Yeah, you have a
Right.
hand right now. I mean, I can try it. Can I do
Yeah.
a strength check?
That was my only
Well, let's
idea.
get up there. Jade's going to run for the stairs. Kriv right behind Jade, and Armstand grab his rope and follow in behind them. Back at the play, it's time for Hajate's final scene. You see they changed the set to look more like the prince's bedroom. So there's a little fake bed set up. It's basically just a box with a sheet on it. And they've got windows painted on a brick wall behind. Other than that, it's pretty bare. People are supposed to use their imaginations. So you see Intoxica is in there with flowing blonde hair, a wig, and a little crown. Prince shouldn't be wearing a crown to bed, but he has a crown anyway, just to signify that he's the prince.
I mean, to be expected.
And he's there holding a candlestick and waiting for your cue.
My cue of dramatically walking in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hajate will step onto the stage. Intoxica will hold up a candlestick and reel back, like it's a weapon, like holding a sword in front of them. And then after seeing Hajate come in, they'll drop it and start crying. And then Intoxica will say, "I am bewitched. My heart has cast a veil over my eyes and now shows me an image of my love, Sarah. By starlight, she is miles from here, and I am beset by some demon."
And then, Jose is slightly shocked by the voice, but tries really hard to cover it up. "It is no trick, my love. No magic or devilry could have brought me here. Nothing but the purest of enchantments. My adoration of you."
Intoxica will slowly step forward, and their eyes will become deep wells. The pupils will dilate, and you see just a big black circle there. And they'll say, "It is impossible, and yet I will it so much to be so. Can it be you, Sarah?" And then they'll lunge for you, Hajate. Wrap you up in a big tight hug.
Lovingly hug back, I suppose.
And then, not looking over your shoulder, but making sure that the shoulder that they're leaning on is the one that's facing towards the audience. Prince Derek will say, "I had not thought it could be so, and yet here you are. And now all my sadness turns to joy. But it is too dangerous for you here. I could not bear the thought if my father should find you."
"It is too late. I'm already discovered. Now, make haste. We must flee if there's any hope for us to be together."
And so they'll both run towards the side of the stage where Hajate entered. Stage left, we'll say. That's my left is over here. And Hajate will try at a fake door that's not actually there, just sort of rattle at it and find that it doesn't move. And then you'll hear the voice come in from off stage. "Vile blackguard! You have corrupted him! No son of ours could love one such as you!" And Intoxica will say, "But it is true, Father. My heart belongs to Sarah, and hers to me. For us, there is no other." And then from off stage, "Then so be it! Prince Derek is no more. The assassin, Sarah of Geefax, infiltrated the castle this night and burned him in his bedchamber. There shall be no end to our mourning, nor to our vengeance.
Lies! I would never harm a hair on his head.
And then you'll hear a noise on stage. People in the audience won't be able to hear this, but Hajite, you'll hear a noise like, and then someone will start fanning very quickly, and for the people on stage, they'll see smoke start to billow in from off stage, indicating that the king has lit the bedroom on fire.
Ooh.
And Intoxica will say, "And so it is done. What cruel twist of fate, to be reunited with my love, only to be torn apart again." And he'll drop to the floor and start crying, and the whole stage will start to fill up with smoke.
Come with me to the window.
Oh, sweet angel, it still clings to hope. A fall from this height would still mean certain doom, unless you wish to choose our end, to spite my father.
I would choose to make my peace with you by my side. Look out. What do you see?
And then look out the fake window, which is just painted on to the background. I see what I have always seen. The stars shining at night. Their beauty is not diminished by their familiarity.
Tonight we gaze at the stars underneath the same sky. Each burns for an ancient and unbreakable love, but tonight none burns as bright as ours. Death will not separate us, nor will it end our story, for there is no force in this world as powerful as my love for you.
And then Intoxica will turn to Hajite and say, "And mine for you." And they'll cut the lights and drop the curtain.
Yay!
All the other actors will rush the stage. The actors playing Kine and Heron, one of the guards for the king,
A mannequin.
and Daku himself, and they're all going to join hands in a line, and they're going to reach for your hand, Hajite. It'll be Daku on one side and Intoxica on the other. And when the curtains come back up and the house lights come back on, and they light up the whole audience, they light up the stage, everything gets fully lit again. The audience is clapping. Some of them are standing. Some of the kids are throwing things at some of the other kids in the audience. They got bored.
I mean,
Daku's the first to start to try to pull the whole cast forward for a deep bow for everybody. They're throwing flowers up on stage. All this stuff. Very classic end of performance vision.
all right.
And then everybody starts leaving the stage and going back to their duties. The people in the audience start leaving first. They're filing into the alleys and heading back out into the streets for the night. This should be the kind of the close of the festival for today. So most of them are gathering up their people. Some of them going to purchase merchandise from the theater troupe. Some of them just grabbing their families and going home.
Would it look really dumb if the lead walked up and wanted to buy merchandise?
Doesn't matter. I mean, doesn't matter if it would look dumb.
Great.
Who knows?
Right, well, as far as I'm concerned, they got it handled, so I'm gonna walk right over there and
All
start
right.
looking the goods they have.
The main thing they have is like a tunic type thing. The front is flat and it's tied up in the back. And there's an image depicted on it. It kind of looks like those old Star Wars posters. They're like hand painted with everybody like different sizes in these dramatic poses. But it's the actors of the theater troupe dressed up in their costumes for this performance. You'll see all of them are the same except for you. The largest image on there is the actress Jade dressed in the costume that you're wearing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, how much is it, bud?
It's marked up, so they're at 5 gold pieces right now.
Ah! Oh. Robbery.
Their marriage is expensive, yeah.
Can I speak to the manager? I acted in this.
I could talk to somebody for you. If you want, I could get the troop leader over here. He could talk to you about this.
All right.
Other people are waiting in line, and you hear like a hush sigh from sort of the group gathering behind you. And the person behind the booth will leave. This would be the guy that played the other guard. Everybody's got to pull different positions. He'll come back with Daku. He'll say, What is the problem here? Hajite, what are you doing buying merchandise for a show you performed in?
I would like it. Can I have it?
I'll take it out of your pay.
I acted. Can I have it cheaper?
Oh, half off, I'd say. Does that sound fair to you?
All right, I'm in.
Performers only deal. He'll shout loud enough for the people behind you to hear.
All right, now I'm just gonna take that and stuff it in my bag.
It's black for sure.
Start like casually strolling towards the manor because I don't really have a great need for urgency, really.
Sure.
Get your pay.
We're coming back. We got Jade.
Sure.
So yeah, Hajite will sort of leisurely start walking over towards where the manor should be. Not really keeping pace with all of the other people who are already going home. A lot of those people that didn't go to the merch line got out of here a lot faster. So Ravi, in the street, you don't know who you're looking for, who should be coming back to the manor that you're outside of, but people are starting to come up the street and head back to their homes.
Before they started leaving, could I have heard the cheers of the crowd at the end of the play?
Let's do a perception check to see.
18.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. In my time off, I'm going to summon spiritual weapon.
Okay.
I'm going to attack myself with my spiritual weapon.
Oh boy.
Wow.
And I'm going to like split my pretend sword in half, and I'm going to cut myself. I assume that I don't have to roll to attack. Do I have to roll to attack myself? Can I choose to be hit?
I think
What
you
are
can
how
you
hard you wanna be
doing?
I think you can hurt yourself with a spiritual weapon, sure.
Oh god, what are you doing?
So
You
I will
better-
take 5 damage.
All right.
Oh god.
And I'm going to position myself kind of in the street,
Wounded?
wounded, and lay down.
Okay.
What the hell are you doing? You're proving. Okay, I know your plan.
He's making a scene.
Yes. I know the plan now. Oh, God,
I hope the
that's a
front
little
people
bit too
saw him
far.
stab himself.
Well, that's the reason why if I could hear the crowd cheering, so I knew like the right time to do it before the people started coming through.
They'll start coming, and then you'll see some of the first start people will gasp, seeing your body in the street. And then some of them will rush forward to aid you.
I am going to there and kind of clench at my shitty armor that's obviously at this point probably just shredded by my actual spiritual weapon, and clasp my bloody shoulder and just be like, "I've been attacked. There are bandits. Please help."
Where? What can we do? What? Are you all right? Do you need medicine? Bandages? What?
I will like slowly, and I'm going to exaggerate everything. Like I will slowly crawl up. My wounds will be very labeled. Like there are bandits around. If you have a healer, where is he, please?
Can he roll a performance check?
You're going to have to roll either a deception or a performance check. If you roll deception, I'll give you advantage for actually having hurt yourself beforehand.
Yeah, all right.
Do it.
Natural 20.
Oh. They buy it completely. So you'll see the person
He's a
that
wizard.
first came to you will get up and kind of like rally the troops. Everybody else that's coming, they step into a leadership role. They're like, you, and you. Split up. I want you going down this road. You got to look for all these people. You, and you. You're heading down this road. They're looking for the bandits. You and you are picking the guy up.
I am going to point to the house. Do we know who lives here?
It's the Van Richters. Are you saying that they're somehow involved?
No. There were a couple of them were taking a young man from the house. And I'll point to the open gate. The dogs tried to stop them, but were too slow. And I will point in the opposite direction of where the party, or I think the party is going to be heading. Like, they went that way. Can I speak to them, please?
Oh,
Sure.
boy. Oh, boy.
We've got to take care of you. Your wounds seem grieve. We've got to get you mended. Some sort of doctor or a medic or something to take care of you. Somebody get him up. Get him nearby. Does anyone live near here? And the Van Richters will show up. And they'll say, this is our house right here. We could bring him inside and treat him there if we need.
Oh, no. You have far more important things to worry about. I saw a couple of the bandits taking a kidnap. I couldn't tell. There was a bag over their head. They went that way. And I will,
Kidnapped?
point... Yes, there was somebody with a hood over their head. I'll point to the open door.
What kind of person? Could you describe them?
It was hard to tell. There was a bag over their head there, and I'll kind of do one of like these, like.
It's about yay tall.
Yeah,
yay
like.
wide.
I said I think the voice sounded like that of a young man, but that's all I could really gather from it. Unfortunately, I was unfortunately too busy trying to fend off the bandits, and I'll hold up my broken sword. Unfortunately, I didn't have my real weapon with me, and I was quickly cut down.
The wife will look at the husband and say, do you think that could be Bartholomew? And he'll say, that's the same thought struck my mind. Which way did they go, son?
And I will point kind of like down a back alleyway away from the house.
I say, all right. Dear, stay here with this young man. Make sure he's seen after. I'll take a group and head off and try to find them.
Now, would it be too convenient if I were to possibly catch up with him if he took enough of a dramatic time there?
You will definitely see this scene taking place in front of you, Hajite. You're popping ham cubes as you're walking down the street.
I brought ham cubes with.
You see the crowd gathered there. They're outside the manor that you know your friends broke into, but you're not aware right away if your friends got caught or what's going on. As you see them all huddled around this sort of intersection. What would you like to do?
Well, assuming that some of them are dispersing due to his phenomenal performance, I think I would probably shove my way to the front. Probably not so nicely.
Okay.
And and see him lying on the ground injured and be entirely befuddled as to what the hell is going on. Probably kneel next to him. Holy shit, are you okay?
I mean, this seems to be a regular occurrence, but I think I'll live.
Seeing him being dramatic, I think...
And I'll kind of reiterate the story to Hazote, like, I was attacked by bandits. They went that direction.
Oh gosh. Oh, that's terrible. I can stay with him. I can heal him. I know magic.
And I'll be like, thank you. And I'll point to the male Van Richter, who's probably taken a few people at this point and started to head down that direction.
Right.
And I'll point to the mother Van Richter. I'll be okay. If you can take her and go, do you guys have a barracks or a guard shack that you can talk to?
I'm so flustered. I can't think.
Oh God!
You'll see another woman from one of the other nearby houses will come and say, "I'll take her. We'll go and speak to the guard right away." She said, "Come along, dear. It's not safe at your house." And pick her up and sort of hold a hand around her shoulder and walk away, leaving Hajite and whoever else wants to see the healing.
Oh shit.
There with Ravi.
I was hoping they'd all leave.
I will lean in and I'll sort of whisper in her ear. Okay, take my hand and move it close to my chest. I'll heal myself. So how's the taste take my hand and move it for me and I'll go and just do a cure light myself.
So I'm just gonna do one of those
that's performance for Hajite. You have advantage on performance checks because you have your nice makeup on right now.
The drama.
Oh my God.
15.
All right, that's good enough to sell it to everybody around you. So, Ravi, how much do you heal for?
I'm back to full.
All right, he's good.
Dang.
See his wounds just close up in front of you.
Wow, I sure look amazing. Thanks.
This is why you're the troop leader. You are the legatus of this group.
All right, what's the plan in the street now?
Alas, he is healed.
I'm going to get up gingerly, and I'll kind of we should see if we can find a guard shack or something, so I can report what I've seen.
Oh yeah, we could go do that.
And I'll ask the crowd if they kind of know where one's at, if there is one in the town.
Someone will offer to take you to one.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So the two of you will leave the area that you're in. Back in the manor, Arvstan, Kriv, and Jade are up on the third floor. There is a menacing suit of armor standing just on the other side of where you detected that magic on the floor, Kriv. And you guys are kind of deadlocked in that position, with it looking at you and you guys looking back at it. And Jade will call out, "Bartholomew! Which room is he in?"
The center one, across from the bathroom. Although I don't know it's a bathroom.
She'll say, "Bartholomew, are you in there?" And he'll answer back, he'll say, "Jade, what are you doing here?" And she'll say, "I've come to take you away. We're going to get out of here. To rescue you." He'll say, are you fighting the armor right now?" And she'll look at Arvstan and Kriv.
We're about to be.
Are we fighting the armor right now?
I mean, if we have to, I guess I have a possible win condition here, but I don't know how fast this armor moves that he could probably dodge my attack. So I don't know. I mean, if we don't have to, that'll be even better.
It would be better if we did not fight the armor, Bartholomew. It looks very scary and dangerous. He'll say, well, if you just stay on the other side of the glyph, the armor won't come over it. So you should be fine if you're on one side and he's on the other.
Do we see a glyph? Where's a glyph?
What's a glyph? Well, it's a magic circle on the ground. It should be like a trap. Yeah, do you see it in the middle of the hallway?
Oh,
Do you guys see anything?
that'd be what I. The only other magic thing I felt was right outside the door on the floor.
It should be it.
Yes. So that should be it. Yeah.
What do we do, Bartholomew? How do we get in there? Well, why don't we just talk like this?
Talk like this? I don't think that's. We need to hurry up and get him out. I don't think we can talk like this. You know. Can he just come out so we can leave?
Bartholomew, we got to get you out of there. Is there any way you can like deactivate this thing or something? Hold on a second. And he'll slowly creak the door open and peek out. He's like a sickly-looking kind of guy. Not the most dashing prince. He doesn't look like Intoxica, I should say. So he'll get the door open, and he'll cup around his mouth, blocking the view of his mouth to the rest of you, and he'll say something to the armor, and it will stand up rigid and then back up and stop in its place. And then he'll do a little incantation over the glyph on the floor and then scrub out like a line on it and sort of deactivate it.
Whew. Hey, that was pretty cool. Now, grab him, Jade. Let's get out of here.
All right, Bartholomew. We got a clear path to get back out, so whenever you're ready, we can go. Why are you here? I got news. I heard about your marriage coming up to some wealthy lady in Karenia, and I thought I'd spring you. We'd take off together. Jade, I don't think that's a good idea.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, my parents put this marriage together, and it kind of sucks a little bit, but it's also like really important for the family.
Jade, if we're gonna take him, we better hurry up.
I understand.
I can
This
hear.
is a rescue. We can't kidnap him.
Yeah, can we hear like commotion outside? Or too far away?
You'd have to go to see it if you wanted to hear it, but you guys are deep in the thick of the manor, so
Okay.
it's not like screaming or like sirens or
Yeah.
anything going on.
Yeah.
It's just Ravi talking to people.
Just Robbie. Oh!
It hurts.
Okay.
Okay. Now we need to hurry up. I don't want to get caught. I don't want to step into any other traps. We gotta get out of here. Is he coming with or not?
Bartholomew, I got a ring. I was gonna. Well, And he'll sigh and he'll drop his head, drop eye contact with Jade, and he'll say, Jade, it's complicated. There's a lot of moving parts to this. Marriage isn't just about love, it's about responsibility. And she'll turn to the two of you, Kriv and Arvistan, and you can see she's tearing up a little bit. She's got the tears welling up in her eyes. And she'll just kind of say, what do I do? What do I say?
Ask him to marry you and live happily ever after away from his controlling parents, and he doesn't have to worry about a thing again.
Yeah, she'll pivot around, drop to one knee, pull the ring out, and show it to him. She'll say, I want to marry you. We could start a whole new life. We don't have to worry about all this arranged marriage or these responsibilities, your parents, the controlling. We could start over. We can have a brand new life of freedom, happiness. You'll see he'll falter for a second. He'll kind of think about it. And he'll say, but doesn't that mean I'd have to abandon them? All of them? Not just my family, but hers. Everybody's counting on me. Kriv, you have any advice?
Just really awkward in this situation to start with. This is not the part we agreed to. But just kind of be like, I don't know, but it's obviously your choice, but we're giving you a choice here. You can make a stand or stand up for yourself or leave, or you have an option here. You're not being forced into anything now.
Yeah. Bartholomew will step forward. He'll take Jade's hand and pick her back up onto both of her feet. She's taller than him. And he'll look up at her, and his mouth will quiver a little bit. You could see he's a little shaken. And he'll say, Jade, I'll always love you, but I can't go with you. And then he'll drop her hands and turn around and go back into his room and shut the door.
Jay, stupid question to ask, but are you okay?
She'll say, let's just go.
Okay. But are you sure you're okay?
She doesn't answer that the second time. She turns around and goes back down the stairs. What do you two do?
We follow her. Let's get the hell out of here.
Kriv, you okay with that?
Probably be a little obnoxious and just yell, "Last chance, Bartholomew," and then just leave. Don't really want to get too into this, but frustrated that we got this.
Yeah. You'll get back down. You'll working together. The three of you will probably find some way to circumvent the trap that was in the hallway on the second floor. If you are doubling back exactly the same way that you came in.
Yeah.
So as to avoid any other potential traps coming in front of you. You'll be able to find either like a table or some, whatever kind of weird thing.
Anything
Jade's going
to
to
hold her.
definitely participate in trying to get you out of there as fast as possible. So you head back down to the first floor. You go back in through the kitchens. You open the door to the courtyard, and there are 2 hairless dogs standing there.
Oh.
We literally just walked past them the first time, didn't we?
They were sleeping.
Yeah.
I say we run. The doors are open.
The door is open. The door to the courtyard that leads back out to the street is open. You didn't leave it open, but it is open.
Mm-hmm. Somebody came through here, or something happened. The doors are open. We don't have time to waste on trying to open the door and then close it. So let's just run. Anybody against that option?
I mean, how far are we gonna run to outrun these dogs?
As far as it's necessary.
They
We
are,
can get to a food stand and throw them a piece of meat or something so they can stop following us.
I mean, we have, like, rations on us.
Let's throw some rations into them. I don't have any on me.
You brought no food?
I actually did it because Una ate it all from my pocket.
I'll give you 5 seconds
Ah,
to choose what to do before the dogs act. 4, 3. What are you doing?
Throw rations to the dog, let them eat it, run away. That's my option.
sure. I was trying to double check that I had rations, but I'm pretty sure I bought some.
Yeah, you would have your equipment on you.
Yeah.
So whatever you did have, you should have with you now.
Yeah.
So you throw the food. Arbstan, make an animal handling check to handle these things.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Animal handling. 10?
You throw the food. It's devoured. Jade runs. You run. I'm guessing Kriv also you run, yes? You all
Yes.
start running. That food gets eaten faster than it should. And you see the dogs, just as you're going through the door back out into the street, they turn to you. And then in an instant, they are right next to you. And they're running right alongside you. Down the street, barking at you. And this is when you'll be running close to where Ravi and Hajate are walking down the street with some of the townsfolk heading for a guard barracks to report bandits that not only attacked Ravi, but seem to have infiltrated the manor and kidnapped one of the people living inside.
Rabbit!
Let's roll initiative.
Oh shit. Alright, Grog, don't let me down.
I'm gonna burn all my dice. I need all new dice.
11.
5.
1.
12?
1? Again?
Yeah. Every time I roll a 1, I change out the die. It just has happened 6 times now.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Homie.
Okay, Ravi. You're first to act with the 12.
Wow.
You hear the dogs barking and rushing out. You will see Jade and Kriv and Arvistan also rushing out.
Like, Rabbit! Hajate!
They're about 60
I will
feet.
look at him screaming our name as he's running, and just be like, and I'll be like, oh dear.
Again. Always this.
It is always this. I am going to pretend that I don't know them and that I don't hear them.
Sad.
Savage, kill him.
And I will continue to move towards the guard barracks as if that was the original plan. Although I'm pretty sure it doesn't take much for me to go. The plan has gone terribly awry.
There's been a problem. We've had to run an audible. Okay, so Ravi continues along his intended path. I understand you scream for him and he doesn't acknowledge you. Jade's turn is up next. She's going to turn to the dogs and cast a level 2 Thunder Wave.
Oh.
They're going to make Constitution saving throw.
Holy cow.
Miss.
They're both failing on that.
Yes.
Just see exactly how much damage she's going to do with the Thunder Wave. Now, the Thunder Wave can be heard up to 300 feet away. That's a 3d8. So that'll do a total of 17 points of damage to them and blast them backward. And then she's going to run to one of the nearby homes and jump over the fence. Not say a word to the rest of you, just kind of ditch you. And it's Hajite's turn.
Damn.
Very loud clapping noise. Boom. Dogs get blasted backwards.
Definitely starting to feel like a mom. Cleaning up after everyone.
Oops.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna think you guys are the bandits. I don't understand that. Oh shit. Okay. Hold on. I have a spell for this. Oh, nope, that would hurt a lot of people.
All right.
I have an idea.
My brain said, "You shatter." Not good. Yeah, I was hoping I had illusion on here, but alas, I do not. That would have been helpful.
Uh-oh.
All right, well.
Ravi's plan is to ignore the problem.
Well, I want to kind of help. I don't really think I can help with, like, I'm part of the problem. Well, guess I'll just follow Robbie's lead.
Wow.
Okay, alright, okay. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do one of those.
Wow.
I'm gonna catch the bandits!
What?
And I'm gonna run after the dogs and you guys.
Okay.
God.
So the
But
hero,
I'm trying to catch you guys, at least pretending to.
the hero Hajite is going to step up and take
How
down
do you even
these
know you're the bandit?
filthy criminals.
They're the criminals. It's too late.
You're the criminals.
As soon
Stop
as you ran out
pretending,
with
Arvistan.
dogs, you were the criminals.
I hate you guys so much.
This is the best way for me to solve the problem and still look good, so...
That's all you care. That's all you care about.
Arvistan,
Hey,
you're
I
up
could have
next.
just left your ass. Goodbye.
Criv, I have an idea.
If we run far enough and away from the people, I can start attacking the dogs.
Speak with animals and tell them that if they leave us alone, we can give them a lot of food afterwards.
Can't do that right now. I've been using so many spells today, dude. I can't do everything.
Yeah, where are yours?
Why don't you speak with animals, Arbistan?
Because I don't have it.
Oh, that's a problem, isn't it?
What's the plan?
Try
Arbistan?
befriending them. Send your wolf. Oh wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
If only we had a dog.
Might have an idea. These are
Run past the shed. Run past the shed. Call your dog.
Where is it? Uh-huh.
Okay.
I use animal friendship on them.
There it is. Except,
That's my last spell.
doesn't that not work if you've hurt them?
I didn't hurt them. It was Jade.
It's true, and Jade disengaged from combat.
That's a wisdom saving throw for them.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you hurt them either. Just looked
Ooh.
it up, so. You're in luck. Let's see. What's your spell save DC?
The what? Sorry?
Your spell save DC.
My spell save DC? Where's that at?
It should be on your spell casting page on your character sheet. Third page.
Mine on the third page. Yeah. So yes,
Be something like 12, 13, somewhere around there.
I don't see it.
It's 8 plus your proficiency bonus, which is 2. It brings it to 10. Plus your wisdom modifier. What's your wisdom modifier?
Okay, my wisdom modifier is wisdom 3.
Okay, so 13.
13.
They're both going to fail their saving throw, so you have convinced them that you are their friend.
Nice.
You better make a show, bud, or people are gonna think this is crazy.
I sit down in the tree and I'm like, oh, come here, you little guys. You guys need a hug.
My God.
And I just hug them, and they start licking me. I'm like, ah, you good dogs.
Don't
good
tell me what
dogs."
the dogs do.
All Robbie's hard work.
Their turn is next. You don't tell me what the dogs do.
Oh, God, okay.
Yeah, you can ruffle them all you want, but good luck with that.
So they're convinced that you're their friend, which confuses them because they just got very badly injured by a spell that blasted them backwards. So they don't attack you. They do sit in the street and start barking loudly. And their barking makes dogs of neighbors start barking. And lights come on, and the town sort of gets alerted to something else is happening here. That's Criv's turn.
Oh my God.
Okay.
At least they're not gonna bite us to death.
Yes, no, that's very good. I'm hoping they also think I'm for your friend also, so.
Pretend it's all part of the show.
I'm gonna see that everyone else is just lying really loudly, and I'm gonna do that also.
Okay.
I'm going to yell out, quick! Something seems to have happened at that house over there. The gates were left wide open and the guard dogs got out.
Criv, make a deception check. That's a bold
It's
lie.
not a lie. Something did happen and the gate was open and the dogs got out.
It's not necessarily having to roll for a lie. You are deceiving people.
Oh, this is not
It
great.
happened.
This is not great.
Oh no, we're making them roll. That's terrible.
Oh
For the love of God.
6.
Oh!
Not a lie.
Why'd you even try to deceive?
What else? not gonna do. I'm panicking.
Okay.
Oh,
So this very loud lie, not technically a lie, this very loud sort of half-truth
It's all true.
is meant to trick some people. But there are so many different people hearing it, so a 6 might work on some of them. It won't work on Arvistan
I'll
or
take
Hajite or Ravi,
That's fine.
all of whom know what you were doing there, so there's no
We're
reason
all
that they should
lying.
be deceived.
Well, actively.
The only people that are here bearing witness to this are the people that were escorting Ravi and Hajite to the guards to report the bandits.
God.
Yeah, so they know you're the bandits. And then I went, the bandits!
Yeah,
I didn't come with that.
They'll ask Ravi, the person who was attacked by the bandits, and presumably the only person that ever witnessed them before. The only pressing question, is that them?
That is not them.
Oh, they're not wearing bags.
We look very unique.
Yeah.
Oh God.
They certainly weren't blue, and I will point to Arvistan and his skin tone.
Ravi, it's your turn.
It
Doesn't really seem to be much of a fight anymore, but
Yeah. I will kind of go back to them. And I'm like, did you guys see some cloaked figures bring a young man out of the house? Or was it thereafter?
Yes, they went that way. Somewhere we were running because somebody left that doors open. The dog started running towards us, and we just panicked and started running.
And then
And then this lady
blasted
starts.
them.
And then this lady starts yelling at us that we are the thieves. That makes her look like the thieves. Is she the thief?
the townspeople that were
Whoa.
escorting you are going to say, "We'll go and report this to the guards. We'll get somebody. We'll be right back." And then
All right,
they'll
thank
hurry
you,
off.
thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
The kidnapping that didn't happen.
Hashirte, what the fuck?
Huddle up. Huddle up, team.
I think I need to smack Ravi for hurting himself.
No, you almost got us into trouble.
Gotta teach that guy a lesson.
Telling us that we
Roll
were the
damage.
bandits? How dare you?
Where the fuck is the boy?
You see Jade anywhere? The boy
He's
said,
not
"Fuck
worth it."
that. He's not coming."
Okay, well, here's the thing. I had to distract the guards because you were taking too long, and I said the bandits kidnapped the damn boy, thinking that you were going to be out of the house.
Well, Criv
Well-
almost died. Okay.
Speaking of, you
Deal
can
with it.
find a better idea than hurting yourself.
I had to make it believable. I'm a terrible actor.
Wait, you hurt yourself? What?
Yeah, I attacked myself with a weapon to make it seem like I was attacked by the bandits.
Yeah, huh. Mm-hmm.
Do you have your real weapons?
No, I had to summon a spiritual weapon. I had to summon the weapon of my god to attack myself.
And he
I don't
let
think-
you?
I don't think it's blasphemy. I hope Freyr forgives me if it was, but I don't know. In the meantime, though, we need to get our stuff and get the hell out of here.
All right.
Yeah.
Dogs are our friend. Do you have any meat or anything around here that we can leave them and then they start eating it so we can leave?
No. I don't.
What do you mean you don't? You do, don't you? Give me some.
I am not carrying around cubes of ham.
Give me some. If you want to get out of here, you better give it some to the dogs.
Fine, take the damn ham.
Thank you! Here
Okay.
you go, puppies. Here
Toss
you go,
the ham.
puppies.
We're gonna run. We're gonna get back to the trailer so I can get my shit, and then we're gonna book it.
I
But
think
where?
we need to rest.
And
We just
also
go
like
to
my shit.
let's
I
go to
broke
the
my
tavern.
hand.
Let's go to the tavern and
broke your
get
hand?
sleep.
Well, how did you break your hand?
It's a long story. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I'll just take
Grab the
strap
ham,
away.
toss it to the dogs, and we get the fuck out of there. Animal handling lasts for 24 hours. We're good, guys. Let's go.
Close.
Animal friendship, sorry.
You're just gonna keep them?
No, they're gonna stay there and eat their ham while we run.
Before we leave the house entirely, I want to yell really loud towards the house, "You're lost, Martha!" on the field, and just keep going. I'm angry
Okay.
at him now. I don't like him.
I don't like him.
It's frustrating.
Okay.
Yeah. He blew it.
Gotta say, a tad bit offended that Arviston didn't do something dumb. I so badly wanted you to, like, at least hit him. Like, something. I was like, please
All right.
hit him. Please, please. And then you, man.
Ashite, I got my eyes on you. You almost got us into jail. And then you think you want me to be really friendly with you? Trust issues. Okay, let's go. Let's go to the tavern. We
Ian,
don't know
you were
what the
muted
fuck
for
they
all of
live.
that. I don't know what you just said.
The what?
Ian was saying a bunch of stuff while you were saying that.
Can you hear me now?
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
I said that was actually the second plan. Is I was going to say that you were the bandits. We're going to take you to Tarsaria to face death.
I knew it. I knew it. That was my plan.
You
Good plans.
motherfuckers.
We'll keep that one in our back pocket, you guys.
Yeah.
You got it.
We're gonna murder you guys. You better sleep with one eye open now.
Nah, I'm
So-
gonna nap.
This is all while running.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
running back to the square where the play took place, where all the wagons, the theater troupe.
Yep.
Not
Yep.
back to the inn where you guys had your room earlier. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good. Go to my room. Bye. I hate you guys.
He's upset. Let him go pitch his fit.
Yeah, man. You just stay here in the town that's going to hate us because the boy that was not kidnapped is there, and you just happen to come running from the house. That's a good idea. Stay here. See what happens.
Hey, that's Jade's fucking problem, not mine.
It is
Jade's
now.
the
I said
Jade's
good
the one
night.
who's supposed to get us out of here.
Unfortunately, I think we have to find a different guide. It's the only way.
So what happened with Jade?
You think I know? She just fucking disappeared on us.
Which wagon do you want to go to? To Intoxica's wagon or to Jade's wagon?
Yes.
I'm going to
Intoxica's.
Intoxica's wagon. That's where my stuff
Intoxica's
was.
wagon.
Okay.
Yep.
I need my clothes.
Intoxica will be there and draw the curtain and say, Thor, I guess you want me to take the makeup off? Now's not really the best time.
No,
I-
I'm.
I agree. Now is not the best time. I need to get my shit though, please.
What happened to my costume?
It got stabbed, and I will. And at this point, I'm pushing past her. I don't care. I've had enough of this.
Intoxica will step back, not like, keep your hands off me. Back into the wall as you make your way in. Jade is sat in the chair inside of Intoxica's wagon. She's got her head hung down. She's sort of backed away from the desk. One hand has a bottle in it, and the other hand has a bottle in it.
Ooh.
Dual wielding.
Is it the brown stuff?
It's hard to tell in this light, but it's brown.
If I'm picking up my stuff, I'm going to look at Intoxica. Are you going to honor your word? Because if so, we need to go now.
That refreshes my memory.
You're supposed to help us find a guide to get us to Tarsaria.
We really need a guide.
Jade knows
And
the
pay
name
us.
of the guide. Jade, speak up, honey.
And pay us as well.
Yes, you got promises to keep. I know you're hurting. Jade will sort of mutter out to you, kind of drunkenly. She'll say, there's a little village on the edge of the forest, and you want to talk to a man named Roper Goads. He's a hunter.
Roper what?
Roper
Can you say that again?
Roper goes. Roper goes. He's a hunter. He can take you through the forest to the other side.
I am sorry this did not go as you planned.
Me too.
I pray that Freyr guides you to a better path in the future. And then as I start to walk out the door, I'll look at Intoxica. I'm sorry that I ruined your costume. It was well done. And then I'll just leave.
I'll pick up my stuff as well, but I'm gonna do one of those. I wasn't there, but he's probably a douchebag anyway.
He was. Jade, you're way cooler than him. You went on this whole cool heist because you love him so much. And this wimp man was hiding in his house by himself.
She won't say anything to that, but once you start insulting him, she will cry.
Oh no!
Oh, made it worse, Criv.
She already said everything. I have nothing to say.
I'm just gonna pat her on the shoulder and go, you know what? Rich suck anyway.
Say, I'm gonna talk to Daku for your money. And Kriv. And she'll throw something at you.
Oh no. I will try to catch it.
Get dexterity check.
That's what I was worried you would say.
Drops and breaks.
The worst enemy dice rolls.
Oh, it's a 5. It was almost a 15, and I got excited. It's a 5.
Okay. It hits you in the chest, and you go to grab it, but it falls on the ground. So you have to bend over and pick it up.
I'm sure it's very awkward in this tiny trailer with all of us.
It's a ring box. And Jade will say, I don't need that anymore.
You sure you don't want to save it for someone way cooler? Or is it too many memories?
Just keep it. I'm not ready for... Just keep it.
I will. You let me know if you want it back.
Whatever. That should do. Boom, boom. 2 shots.
Woo! Alright.
This is a mess that's gonna take me weeks to clean up.
I feel sorry for you.
Well, thanks for everything, Intoxica. You've been really helpful. You're an amazing prince, by the way.
Well, thanks to
Toxica,
you too, honey.
you're cool.
I didn't expect you guys to come and say goodbye to me.
Why not?
So unexpected. You know what? And they'll rummage around really quick and get like a little leather-bound, like a book shape, almost like the size of like a full little notebook, and hand it to you, Hajite. And they'll say, I know you're not always a stage performer, but anytime you want to feel like one, just use some of this.
Aww. Well, thank you.
And then they'll do a double kiss at the air on either side of your cheeks.
Guys, I want to stay with the troop.
Roll a new character.
No. That's okay. I have a girlfriend to send things to.
Yeah, you just still have the eyes.
I still have a jar of eyes.
Right. In a potion.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys will exit the wagon. Did you want to try to get a hold of Daku, or are you pressed for time trying to get out of here?
No, I'm going to grab Daku.
Yep.
Bye.
We're on our way out. We'll just snag him. He's the loudest one.
Sure. Daku, he's starting to put together a cast party. He's got all the boys since you guys left, and Jade and Intoxica are not attending. He's there with the people that played Sarah's compatriots and the person that played the other guard. And they're drinking and laughing. And he'll like tell a story. He'll like seem like he's finishing telling a story, and nobody else really seems to mind. And then he'll laugh at himself very loudly, and look at all of them in turn while he's doing it until they start like awkwardly laughing with him. And then he'll say, "Well, here we're all laughing together." And you can approach him, Hazate. What do you want to say?
Hey, so
Oh, yes, Hazate. Incredible performance tonight. Would you like to join us for a drink?
I would love to, but we're a little pressed for time.
Oh, dear, I hate to hear that. You have some business early in the morning, have to tuck in?
We actually are leaving town earlier than expected, unfortunately.
In the middle of the night?
I mean, what better time? No traffic?
The morning or the afternoon? Any time when the sun is out, I would venture to guess would be better. I'm a traveler myself, you see. We take this troop all around the country. Most of the time we leave early in the morning. But I suppose to each their own.
I rather like the nighttime, so...
Fair for you. Well, what is it I can do for you then?
Well, you mentioned pay earlier and taking a bit out for the tunic. I understand.
Right.
Able to collect that now.
I say, very well, let me, and you'll see everybody else is kind of like, yeah, while Hajate's here mentioning it, everybody's supposed to get paid.
Of course.
So he'll have to take all of you back to his wagon. He'll go in for a little bit, rummage around. And then he has a little pouch for everybody, so he hands pouches out to each of the actors. And he's got a pouch for Ravi, and he's got a pouch for Hajate. And he'll say, Hajate, I put in a little extra for you due to the quality of your performance. I was hoping, before finding out you had to leave so swiftly, if I might convince you to join the troupe. Your talent is remarkable.
Shit, you guys. He's really convincing. Well, that's okay. I have diplomatic duties I need to take care of.
Did you mention that earlier? I'm not sure I remember you saying that you had a government requirement. But very well. Perhaps when your job is finished, we might find you again.
Of course. Absolutely.
All right. The two pouches
Away
go
with the circus.
to Ravi and Hajate. Ravi, it's another 10 gold pieces for you. Hajate, it's 40.
Whoa.
Where's our gold?
You didn't act.
Son.
Where's the payment from Jade?
It went to Kriv.
Huh?
It's a ring.
Uh-huh.
What if they got engaged?
You would have got paid by Bartholomew. Was it,
I
or
guess
what
that's
Jade's
fair.
plan would have been.
So I got fucked.
No, technically we got what we needed. We just wanted a guide. We didn't ask for money.
It's true.
Well, no, technically Arvstan did, I think.
Well,
And all of you
Kriv didn't
got
get
because
money,
of it.
so...
And all of you got it because of it. And
You can
now
give him
I'm
the
the
ring
one-
if he's going to be a baby about it, but it's up to you. You don't have to.
No.
Don't give him the ring.
Just
It's not even money.
I'm just
No.
gonna go and get Luna and get some love from her because all of you hate me right now. Start walking and
Oh my god.
get Luna and to get Shadow. Since we're leaving.
Where was this attitude when we wanted you to yell at the guy?
Who's
Hey, I
Shadow?
don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I go to. I'm going to get Luna and Ghost.
Okay. And
Can you pick up Shell?
That's your problem, not mine.
Oh,
Oh my
douche. Fine.
goodness.
Guess I'll go get my bird.
He gets cranky when he's tired.
Yeah, Robbie, where's your best food in town?
It's probably somewhere that we don't want to be at the moment. It's like rations for days, folks.
All right. You swiftly have to pick up your animals, your beasts of burden, and your friends, I guess, to some degree they might be, and get yourselves out of town. While you're on the way out of town, you're going to be stopped by someone just at the edge of it. Sort of haggard-looking, thin man. He's wearing very light clothing and sweating a lot. You can see a lot of his hair is clinging to his face. And he'll say, "Pardon me, I was wondering, could one of you be a Ravi Storm?"
That's me.
And he'll rummage around in his little pack that he has on his back, and he'll pull out a piece of paper, and he'll hand it to you. And you say, "Message for you, sir."
I will flip it open. I'll cast light on my pendant, and I will read the message.
They must have paid express.
I'll read it for you.
That works too.
It's from Father Gregor. So I'll try to use his voice if I remember it. My dear Ravi, I am overjoyed to hear from you. You sent him a letter back in the village of Dole. I hope you are still well when this letter finds you. Your reports of the dead rising are incredibly troubling. I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks for aiding the people of that town. Many lives were saved thanks to your timely intervention. I know your quest is pressing and of immense importance, but with whatever time you could spare, I'd like you to find out whatever you can about why this has occurred. Necromancy runs directly counter to the teachings of Freyr, and those who practice it are enemies of the Church. I don't want to burden you, but be careful and don't take this matter lightly. I've sent a missive to the head of the Docks District at your request, but I have yet to receive a response. I imagine she has her hands full. For those reliant on trade, the situation in the city has grown dire. Our resources are stretched thin, but for the moment we are still holding together. In brighter news, I was visited by an older gentleman by the name of Sequis. I've never heard such knowledge of Freyr spoken by anyone outside of the church. He seems to be a traveler of sorts, and he's hired some of the able-bodied and unemployed to assist him on his next journey. His wisdom and his generosity have been very welcome in this time. He's already set out again with his band in tow. Oh, but I've already written too much and must return to my duties. Take care, Ravi, and carry my goodwill with you. And say hi to Kriv for me. I'm looking forward to conversing with them again. With my love, Father Gregor.
Yes.
I will look at the mailman. I will hand him a gold piece. Thank you. If you could, and I am going to quickly and in the dark, it's kind of by candlelight, scribble something, and I'll say, to the young man who is soon to be discovered not to be kidnapped by bandits, please give this to him.
Sure.
Hey,
Will that be all?
Could you send something for me too?
Yeah, of course.
Can we send a bag of ice?
So I have this.
Yes. Yes.
I need it to go to somebody
Okay.
with haste.
Right.
Um,
Parcel costs you another gold piece.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Here.
Okay. All right. How long do you need? Where is it going to?
Well, I need it to my girlfriend Elira.
All right.
Yeah. She's how would you describe where she is?
It is the prettiest house that you're gonna see not in the noble district.
Just ask for the witch.
Yeah.
They'll guide you right straight to her.
Yeah, the witch. Look for the witch.
Okay.
But don't. That's mean.
All right. We'll get it to there as soon as possible. I have to
Thank
hurry
you.
along. There's nothing else, yes?
I will give him one more gold coin. This is so you don't tell the young man that the message came from Robbie Storm.
All right.
Thank you.
Scouts frame frozen. Look at
Let me fix it.
That almost made me choke.
That was great.
The mailman will run away. And the last thing that I'll leave you with for this session before we break for the holidays is just to let you know that Kriv, you notice there is something magical about the ring that Jade gave you.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's where we'll break for this week.
Aww.
Whoa.
So we're gone because Christmas coming. Well, we'll be back after that.
Yeah.
Until then, I'd like to thank everybody for playing. I think this went rather well.
I think that's a subjective.
Yeah.
All things
Decision.
considered.
Yeah, I
I mean,
mean,
it went well for me.
Yeah, for you guys, it was pretty good.
I mean, it could have gone worse.
Everything went well for everybody except me, okay?
Uh-huh.
Deal with it.
Okay,
You
Mr.
got-
We're on the
I don't
run.
have a broken hand.
Yeah.
Got what you wanted, just can't show your face in this town for a while.
Yeah.
Right?
Wild.
Okay, so we'll be back. Until then, thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.